Hi everyone, it's Aika, and for today's video, I will be showing you what is on my iPhone. Okay, that was kind of weird. Very excited for this video because I love seeing what other people have on their phone, so I thought I'd share what I have on my phone as well. I feel like this is a very personal type of video. Some of the apps on our phones kind of reflect the type of person we are or the things that we love to do. A lot of us can't really live without our phone nowadays, especially now that we're not really doing that much. I can't wait to share with you guys all the applications I use for editing my pictures, for finance, or just the applications I use on a day-to-day basis. Also, before we start, I just want to thank UniSuccess for sponsoring this video. I know a lot of you guys are going into college or you're looking into entering your dream university, and personally for me, I was really lucky that I knew a lot of people from my school. I know for some you don't really know anyone, so it can be hard to prepare for college. UniSuccess connects high school students to advisors who are already attending college. You can have a one-on-one conversation with the advisor, and this can also be really helpful for some of you who are interested in studying abroad. And you can ask them all about the school, the application process, and the social activities that they have in the school. And what's great about this is that they can tell you their own personal experiences, and they can also give some tips on what to expect. I have a link down below where you can get a free trial for UniSuccess. I highly recommend that you guys check them out. So this is the phone I have. It's the iPhone 8 Plus, and just a quick background, I've had this phone for 3 years already, and it's very important to me just because it's one of the first things that I got using my own money, my own hard-earned money. So yeah, I don't really like asking my parents for money anymore unless it's like for my necessities, you know, for living my day-to-day life. But when it comes to objects or material things, I try to save up for myself and really work hard, just because I feel like when I use my own money to buy it, like I kind of take care of it even more. I'm not trying to say this to brag or anything. Maybe I can inspire you guys to actually save up for something so you can buy whatever you want. So yeah, this phone is like my baby. Whenever I drop it, my heart breaks a little bit. Like, I don't know, I just get a mini heart attack whenever something happens to my phone. So I try to take care of it as much as possible. So this is my home screen. I love sunsets. That's why I decided to put it as my wallpaper. So on the first page of my phone, I have the usual iPhone applications. This is basically where I put the most important ones that I use a lot. So in the first row, you can see the Photos app, the camera, and the Notes. I love the Notes app in this phone because whenever I get an idea or discover a place that I want to go to, I always put it down in my notes just so I don't forget about it. If you don't have a paper with you and you get this really amazing idea for anything, maybe if you want to cook something or if you're looking for a video idea, just pops in your head, you can just put it, jot it down in your notes, and you won't forget about it. I have the clock, calculator, and podcast. I love listening to podcasts when I'm not doing anything or when I'm cleaning, when I'm on the way to a place. I love learning about different things, and the channels I listen to on the podcast give me like really tangible tips on how to improve my life. Some of my favorite podcasts are from the Skinny Confidential. The girl is a blogger while the husband is like an entrepreneur, and they give really good tips on how to be positive despite what's happening right now. So I also have the Books app in here because I've been wanting to read more. I think now is the time to feed our minds with really helpful information. So yeah, I've been using the iBooks app a lot. So that is the first page of my phone. The second one So the second page of my phone consists of all the applications that I've downloaded. I kind of want to discuss how I organize all my applications. So what I did was I assigned some of the apps to each folder just so they have a designated place, and whenever I try and look for them, it's like a lot easier to do that. For the shop folder, I have Carousel and Shopee. Shopee is my favorite app, my favorite shopping app ever. So how I labeled it is I put some spaces in between the letters just so it's easier to read, and it looks a lot better than just typing it down normally. Looking at it right now, it looks so good, and you can see more of the wallpaper. So yeah, I really like that. That's what I did. The second folder I have is called the finance folder. I have fill stocks in here because I've been wanting to get into stocks lately. The market is down right now, and this is the perfect time for us to earn some money. Also, the BDO app. If you have a BDO card, this is really helpful. Oh my god, guys. This app kind of like changed my life because I would always go to the BDO branch itself, and it just consumed too much of my time, especially when I have to send money to my brother or when I have to pay for something. This is a really quick and easy way to transfer money and to buy stuff online. I recommend that you guys get the BDO app because you can track your account here, especially now that there's a lot of like shady stuff going on. I actually figured out that someone was using my card, my debit card, to pay for something online, and I was able to retrieve that money. I got to track it down using the BDO app. And the third app I have is the health app. I have the period calendar here just so I can track my monthly visitor, you know. And Down Dog. If you're into yoga, go download Down Dog. They're actually having like a free trial right now, and it's really helpful because they actually show you what to do and you can do it with them if you're into that, if you're into the whole mental peace and all that stuff. I labeled the next folder the learn folder because this is where I keep all the stuff that I need for school. The class up application is where I make my, what do you call this? Schedule. Okay, this is where I make my schedule. It's really easy and it looks really good. I also have the Canvas app in here, which is what we need for my university. This is where they send assignments or any other reminders on what we need for the school day. Sometimes I dread having this on my phone, but it's really helpful because I always tend to like not look at my notifications in my email. So whenever I go to class, sometimes I forget about something, or sometimes I'm not really informed on what we're doing for the day. So this is really helpful because it just sends me like notifications whenever my prof would post something online. I also have the Google Translate for my Nihongo and the Hiragana Lite because I've been trying to learn my Hiragana again because I keep forgetting about it, especially when I'm not practicing. I'll show you guys how it looks like. Ooh. So yeah. So the second column of this page has my applications for transpo, socials, and the ones I use for editing. The first folder I have here, I named it the travel folder. I have Waze because I'm very bad at directions, so I need Waze for that. Also, if you guys don't want to be late, if you're going somewhere to a place or to a meeting, check out Waze because they give you like the exact time you're gonna be there. I also have Grab in here and Auto. If you're having a hard time booking a Grab, definitely like check out Auto because it's so much cheaper than Grab, especially if you have the student discount. I highly recommend Auto. So much cheaper than Grab. And the next one is my socials folder. So this is where I keep all my social media applications, and Pinterest, where I get a lot of my outfit inspirations. This is honestly like one of my favorite applications because it gives me so much inspiration and motivation to create. Oh my god, this is so cute. Oh my god, I want this. Whenever I find something I love, I immediately like save it to a folder. So this one's going to the home decor. I love this one so much. It's pink, guys. It's pink. Okay, in the future, I'm gonna have that in the future. I have two folders where I edit my photos. So the first folder is the ones I use the most, and the second one just consists of like the applications that I've learned from other people, but I don't really use it that much. I have here the Perfect 365 application, and I use this when I have like a big pimple on my face. It's what I use to get rid of it. I also have Snapseed in here where I edit some of my photos. I showed you guys how I use this in my how I edit my photos video. I have the eraser app here to turn any picture into a PNG. So, kunyari, if you're making a video on like skincare and you want to pop up a picture of the product, you can just easily remove the background. So it's just like the skincare, which looks really nice. I'll show you guys an example. Okay, so let's use this Becca highlighter. I used this one from my previous video and I want to erase the background of it because it looks okay, but I want it to be just the product. So I'm gonna press erase and target area, then click the ones I want to remove. So I want to remove the background, the white background, and just click on that, then we're good. It's now a PNG and you can add it to your photos, your videos. Okay, so for the second editing folder, I have a lot of applications here. I have Visco in here, but I don't really use it to edit my photos. I use it for the stop motion effect. Let's go into the top left corner and then press this and then press the disco one. They have the photo here and the disco. So it gives your video like a stop motion effect, which is really cool. I want to share with you guys this application I used to make the sunset look so much more prominent. So I'll show you guys how I use Quick Shot. That's what I used for editing the sunset on my photo. Okay, so as you can see here, the sky looks okay naman, but I really want that colorful sky effect. So I'm just gonna tap on the sky thumbnail here, and then I can choose the background for my photo, and it looks really cool, you guys. I use this one, this filter. It's called the DUO8 and it looks really cool. I love this one. Okay, the next one is Snow. I use this for my Instagram stories as well. The only thing that kind of looks weird about it is that it kind of distorts my face, and you can actually like edit that out. So yeah. Oh wait, this is so cute. I have never seen this before. They have the bling effect. It's like the Kira one, but that one you have to pay for, so I only use this one. The last folder I have is the YouTube folder. If you guys love music and you hear a really good sound like in a store or from your friend, go check out Shazam. With this, you can find out the title of the music that they're playing. This is really cool. I also have the Fonto application, and I use this one to put some titles on my thumbnails. For example, I have this one. So I use Fonto to put the off to buy some rice. Any title you see on my thumbnail, I edited it using the Fonto application. And those are all the applications that I love to use, the ones that are really helpful for me. And once again, I want to thank UniSuccess for sponsoring this video. I'm gonna put all their referral links down below so you guys can get a free trial. Also, if you're already a college student, you can sign up as an advisor and you get to help students get into their dream university, and you also earn some money for that. So I highly recommend that you guys go check out UniSuccess. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all on my next video. Bye guys!